Hello and welcome back to another round, so to speak, of Forgotten Oak 2. I just booted up single player for a bit, because as some of you might know, I do enjoy sniping from time to time. And I wanted to try out the new ZF39 scope that will be released soonish for the K98k. Of course, the bots take all my kills, as always. This is, of course, Motovsky Bay, my go-to infantry weapons single-player testing map. And this is a new scope. It's a 4x scope, like the old one. The old one will still be there. It's the LSR scope, a side-mounted scope, which was fairly uncommon, actually, as we found out. Because of that, this new one was added for most maps, but the old one that you know was still in pro mode there. The old one, as you know, will be still on maps, for example, in the Battle of the Bulge, because that's kind of the correct time frame for this. Okay, this one does actually work quite well. Now, one drawback of this scope is that in order to use the iron sight mode, you will have to, or you would have to rather, set it to really, really far away, which we won't do, so because of that you can't use the iron sights with this scope. So that's an advantage of the later model. But other than that, seems to work quite nicely. As you can see, the K98k model was also updated quite a bit. And both models of K98k, this one, which is the early model, and the later one with the side hood, have been updated, and both of them now look a lot more unique and different because they have different, slightly different wood textures as well. So yeah, this will, of course, because since these are some of the, or probably the most common rifles in SH2, these will, this will increase the graphical fidelity of the game quite a bit. The Russians took Herzogstein. Let's load the B-Patrone and try to get it back. There's one there, and he got blown up with the explosive ammunition. Let's see if I can get up there. Actually, let's load that again. Let's see if there's anybody left here. I think I saw movement over there somewhere. Okay, for close combat, since we can't use the, what's it called, the iron sights, we can switch to this one, which is of course the good old ZF41. This was also updated, and as you can see, this uses the slightly older model of K98k, which has a slightly darker wood texture as well. And what you can do with this now, this was changed, you can now use the iron sights on this as well. Although, if you think that's a good idea, it's a different question, because I mean this already is basically a medium to close range scope, so might as well stay with that. But that is now possible. This weapon, however, will no longer be spawnable on any map, because it wasn't, I mean, it was the most common German sniper rifle and one of the most commonly produced sniper rifles, but it was never like a weapon that non-specialist troops ran around with in large numbers, if you know what I mean. As you can see at this range, the long-range scope would of course be a bit more useful. Got a good thing about this scope, of course, is that you can load it with a tripper clip because it's mounted so far forward. We should totally make a B-Patrone version of this as well, so you can use this to fire the, what's it called, the explosive ammo. That would be pretty sweet. Maybe on a later map. And here we go. Anyway, that was just a short preview of the new K98k models, as well as some of the new scope options here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.